There's some bergie bits out there, so the pig is on its way. Got to go pick it up. Yeah, so just busy. So I'm gonna wrap up the sawmill now. So back at the mill here now. I haven't been at the mill for a while. Yesterday I did a bunch of work on it, I guess. Not a bunch, but changed the oil and re-leveled everything. I had some legs left loose, didn't know, forgot the actual legs there, so I had to readjust those. The oil change comes because I got about, I don't know if I got an hour probably, but I noticed there was a bit of fuel in the oil, which is common with these small engines. It's the life of your engine, is the oil, of course, and it gets diluted with gasoline. That's very common. I used to work in the rental world way back, and of course everything's got a little small engine on it, whether it be Honda. Well, they're all Hondas at the time. But the carburetor, remember, there's only a little tiny valve in the carburetor, your needle seat, and that's what stops the gas flow from the tank. So if you get any pressure at all in the tank, so hot and cold, sun, you know, pressuring up your fuel tank or anything, vigorous movements like rough road or you know, anything like that, tipping a little bit when it's shut off, then you're going to get the float moving and you're going to get a little bit of gas seepage into your oil. So snowboards, but you know, lawnmowers or little engines like this, you need to take that. You need to keep checking the oil and make sure it's not gasoline in there, because that is. You just smell it. It smells like gas. It's diluted, and then it's time to change it, right? So, anyway, a little safety, just a little tip there. I've seen it many times. Very common. So, I'm gonna get my little measuring stick here. So now I'm measuring. Or I'm scaling all the wood I'm sawing here. I'm not measuring the wood that's coming off it, but I'm scaling the logs that I've got. Remember, I got 201 logs is what I started with, and I've measured or scaled everyone as they're onto the bedding here. I'm scaling just to see what I get out of 200 logs, how many board feet, right? I built this little log bed in here. So I get my logs, pick my logs out, depending on what I'm cutting, right? What I'm cutting for, I'll pick my logs out, throw them down here. So now I sawed one yesterday, so 1 plus these other 7 here, and that'll give me a few board feet. So yeah, so what are we cutting today? Well, we're doing the floor, right? So I put down I cut some boards here yesterday and put them right down. We had a sunny day, so you know, lumber you buy in the hardware stores, kiln dried, whatever. It'll still warp at times, but it's, you know, less warpage. So I'm cutting spruce here mostly. I do have a fir there, but that will warp like crazy in the sun. So I'm gonna I'll probably cut all this. We haven't got a lot of heat here today, not a lot of sun, so I probably should be fine until I get them all cut, and then we're gonna go and nail them down right away, right? So they're gonna dry on the surface that they're gonna be used on. So that way there's gonna be less warpage. There will be shrinkage, of course. There's no way to eliminate that. So anyways, enough babbling by me. Fuel on, choke. First full. Yeah, not much. Not getting a whole lot out of this one, guys. Not bad. Bad log makes a good slab. It's surprisingly warm here this morning. We only had we went down the night, a couple nights ago. It was frost. It was minus something, minus one I think it was, -2. And now today, last night it was like, I think it was 10 degrees all night. It's crazy. Anyway, that's the world we live in here. Now, let's see what we're going to get out of this. It'd be nice to get, well, we'll get a 4-inch board, I guess. Yeah. There's a nice slab there. Probably could snuff a little bit more out of that, but for some reason my engine don't want to idle down, which is fine. I'm okay with that. It keeps my clutch engaged, my blade moving, because after a while you will wear the clutch out, but if this keeps going like that, well then I haven't got to worry about, anyways, let's see here. Oh yeah, that flog's got a bit of a dip into it, so, maybe we can get some 5-inch out of that. Yeah, okay, here we go. Oh yeah, just burn it right through it, guys. Look at that. 7 horsepower. Yeah, just burn it right through it. Yeah, this is your common log here in Newfoundland. Like, we got no real big trees on the average. And let's see what this does. Yeah, it's not bad. Like I said, crooked logs, bad. You don't get good lumber, or you get good lumber, but, well, no, lumber's not even any good really, because it's going to warp. Lots of knots, but you know what? This is for boards, for a floor, good enough. So that was, what did I have there? Yeah, 3.5. Okay, we're quarters, so. Okay, you're gonna double check here. This is warping already. Look at this. It's about a 1/4 inch. Yeah. Now I gotta set up something here for my lumber. So the problem is, I'm using 3/4 board that went through a planer. I don't want to put my lumber through a planer because surface-wise, this is good enough, right? For a floor. So, I guess, of course, you put it through a planer to make sure it's the exact thickness. So, I don't, a little bit here, a little bit there, no big deal. So, I just do double check here. Yeah, so I'm a hair over 3/4. So, I got a system figured out here on my scale. Basically, the scale don't take into account the blade, I don't think. So if I go 3/4, I'm going to end up with something that's a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. So I have to add a 1/16 on the scale, which is working so far. So let's see here now. 1, 2, 3, and a 1/16 right there. 3 boards, and this one is too thick. And there's not enough there to plane, I don't think. Actually, you do get kind of funny. I might run that through the planer, so I'm going to put this one side. That's just what's left over. And it's got a bit of wean on it. So if I run that through the planer, it'll be fine. We'll do that after. Okay. Now that wasn't a very good log. This is not very good either because look at the crook into it. Let's see here. Well, it's a perfect day for sound, I gotta say that. Oh boy, look at that slab, right straight, eh? Nice. Thickness-wise, Al. Thickness-wise, it's perfect. There you go, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so you gotta be gentle here with this. I don't know what we're gonna, I don't want to cut into the main part of the log too much. So I do have to come down. And a little more. Yeah, you can see dropping right off on the other side there, so on the other end, I guess. Let's see what happens here. Oh, I'll close her up when I can. Close that up. Close it up when you can to get a better cut, right? Oh, taking a lot of, oh yeah, look at that. It's a bad log. I didn't eye that very good. Yeah. See all that, probably a board there. I might put that back on after, just to see. Yeah. Okay, so that's a 1/2 inch. That goes in that pile. And I think this is too thin as well. I should have made that thicker. Or is it? Let's see. 1, 2. No, it's perfect. Gee. Okay, so it's good to know. Wherever my saw head stops, I got a good 3/4 inch board. I think, let me just compare it to the other ones here. Oh yeah, yeah, that's good. Okay, so what did I get out of that? 3 5-inch boards. That wasn't a very good log either, that was a crappy log. Well, I can't say it's a better day for, can't say it would be any better of a day for sun. It's great. Not temperature perfect. No sun, like not full sun. Let's see what we're gonna get out of this. Very good chunk of firewood. Five-inch spruce. That was a pretty good log. It was fairly straight, getting some good stuff out of that. Yeah, I should be wearing my air protection, I guess. There's a little bit of, even with the ear plugged in, I can hear there's a real high pitch that you don't even notice, but I'm sure it's doing damage. So you don't notice without the earplugs, but you sure notice it with them in. It's real high pitch from the blade, right? Nice spruce board. Beautiful board. Beautiful. Breather now. I'm going to stick in the planer. Maybe I'll do that. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. What are we doing for gas? Jeez, this thing burns nothing, man. I gotta say, freak. Alright, I'm just gonna leave all that as is. Now I'm gonna go to work and nail this all down. Plain nose. And yeah, just a bit of work there now. Just change gears, do a bit of sawing, a bit of hammering. Yeah, that's pretty good. Happy with that, guys. Look. Happy with that. Nice 5-inch lumbers. 5 inches 3/4 or 1-inch board we call it, right? Well, you know, sometimes a man's work's never done, right? So I know Holly's away. I know when Holly's home, she loves doing the washing and she don't let me do it at all. I can't get to do any, so I'm really glad now that she's gone for this reason that I can get to do some washing, so that's just great. But I know when she comes home here in a couple of days, she's going to want to get back at it, so oh well, I'll enjoy it while I can, I guess. See that water there? You see the moisture in the wood. That's green wood. That's what I call green wood, right? Green as it comes, right off the mill. The wood's actually cold. It's warm here this morning, and my knees are on the wood, and I just sawed it anyway and brought it over here, and as I'm laying it down, I can feel the cold because the wood still got the temperature from last night or whenever, right? And so that's as green as it gets, right off the mill, right down. So, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with using lumber like this. You don't need to dry it. The only thing is going to be some shrinkage, right? I'm going to have gaps when it's done. There won't be any warping or anything. The lumber is fine. It'll dry. Lots of time to dry, you know, or adapt to the climate that it's in. So right now it's going to be exposed to the outside for a few months, and then after we get walls and roof on, then it'll adapt to that climate, of course. But yeah, so there's nothing wrong with that. People sometimes saw their lumber and then they'll store it and pack it and let it dry, which turns out better for the most part. Sometimes you'll get some stuff that's really warped and you got to throw out or re-edge or plane or whatever, but we don't have time for that. I don't have space to put one of those tents to store my lumber. Like, it's just, you know, time just doesn't allow. And there's been hundreds and thousands of places built here in Newfoundland. That's all they ever did one time, is you went and you brought your logs to the mill, you brought it home, you use it right away, and that's it. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. So even if you buy kiln dried lumber at a hardware store and bring it home, it'll still warp because it'll start, you know, once it's bundled up tight, the local air can't get to it because it's probably done in the mainland somewhere where it's a lot drier. As soon as it gets here to Newfoundland, it starts absorbing moisture and then it starts doing warping again. So that, my friend, was the last nail of the floor, and Penny got excited over that one. What's wrong, Penny? Wake you up from your sleeping nap in the sun? Man, it's a beautiful day here today. It's 9:30 in the morning and it's already, I've been on the go for over 2 hours now. Anyways, getting this done. Sawing lumber first, then doing this. So yeah, so I'm glad. You can see the yellow, white. So this will gradually turn color, of course. But yeah, good relief to get this floor all put down. At this point, Holly doesn't even know I started this. She has no clue. What are you doing? Oh, I'm sawing lumber. Okay, whatever. She's home tomorrow. I pick her up tomorrow. So when she rolls in the driveway and looks to her left, it's like, she's going to be amazed. I hope, anyways. I'm sure she will. So yeah, busy day in store here for us, me and Penny. Got to get the boat in the water today. Just a beautiful day. Got to go for a little buzz for sure. There's some bergie bits out there, so hopefully I will get some footage for that for you. Footage of that. And yeah, the pig is on its way. Got to go pick it up. I got moose that's thawed out. I need to make a pot of soup. And so yeah, so that's about 20 minutes. I'll go chop everything up, throw it out outside there, and put it on the pressure cooker and let it go. Yeah, so just busy. So I'm going to wrap up the sawmill now. So that's it for sawing for a little while. And we're going to get this wall taken apart here. This wall out and that window and stuff. I don't know how far I'll get with that. And then next, before I go any further with this, I want to get our lean-to here going. I want to at least get the wall up. And reason being, I want the wall up so I could, I got a place to pack our firewood, because that's important, right? I think you hit on that. So anyway, that all leads to, yeah, anyway. So stay tuned for all that, guys. Really appreciate you following along and following our journey here on the homestead, and hopefully lots of exciting things coming up. So stay tuned. Okay, we did it. Got our first lobsters. Me. Holly's not here. Couple got our my first lobster of the year. Everybody's been getting them and eating them like Mother's Day and stuff. Anyways, we're a couple weeks past that now, and the local guy just, anyways, I was the second customer of the year. So anyway, got 7 there. I'm gonna cook up now. I'm gonna eat till I don't want to eat no more, and then I'll keep those for another couple for next day or the day after or whatever. Just put them in the fridge. So got the old actually we picked up a turkey fryer for this purpose. Actually works great, I think. Nice deep pot for if you're living on the ocean, you know, you're always cooking up something from the ocean, so you need one of these. Anyway, let's get this going here, and I'll show you what we're gonna do. There you go. I got the clothes washed. Yeah. Now I know if Holly was here, see, she wouldn't let me do this. I would have to. She'd want to do it. I know that, right? So I was pretty lucky here to be able to put out my own clothes, because you know, she's always rushing to get it done before me. So anyway, so that's good. But there's one thing I like better than putting out clothes. Just one thing, or one thing here today, and that's eating lobster. Yep. 7 lobsters and 1 of me. Okay, they are cooked. There we go. 7 lobsters. That guy there's big. Yeah. 7 lobsters, 9 pounds. So, of course, I'm not going to eat all of them now. I'm going to have 2 or 3 probably, and then I'll put them in the fridge and have them tomorrow, or wait till Holly comes back. We'll get that. We'll have a few meals here. So, anyway, you cook those in ocean water, people. Ocean water. I know you all can't get access to it, but when you do, that's what you cook it in. It's not the same with you know, tap water and salt. Table salt's not the same at all. So anyways, a little bit of a cleanup there to do, and the clothes are starting to move a little bit, so that's good, because it's just dead calm here now. It's so beautiful. I wish it would breeze up a little bit, because the flies are starting to come out. Anyways, I gotta get busy eating these lobsters, so we'll catch you later. Oh, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. I had to do some smashing this morning. So yeah, like I said, Holly's got no idea what's going on. Yeah, so my lumber turned out pretty good, a little bit thick and thin, but surface wise really smooth, but a little bit of wavy in the gaps here. Now they're all going to open up, because that's green as could be. I showed you, right? Green as could be. So I got all my joins in one spot here, and that's usually not the way I do it. Like back here, I staggered a bit, right? Now this is better lumber. This is the sawmill, and the guy planed a bit of it, but actually starting to open up some more, I think. Anyways, right here, I put all the joints here, because there's going to be a wall on this joint, so that was the best place to put it, right? Because when you walk in here, our opening is going to be about 6 feet wide. That's 6 feet right there, right? And you walk in here, that's all our porch. And then we're walking into the main part of the cabin. Living room area here. And then over here, there's going to be, so the bedroom, this is going to be a second bedroom out here, this part here. Washroom, master, kitchen, living room. And then right in the corner here, 6x6, there's a utility room or whatever, right? So that's for my pump and all that stuff. Not pump, but the pressure tank and plumbing. And then we're going to put I think we're going to put our solar stuff in there as well. So little insight on that, what's going on. So yeah, so now last going off, I had to make some, I didn't want to saw any more logs. I use every last piece, so You can see nothing's perfect here. You got a 16-inch piece there. Anyway, made it all work, because guess what? This is in the corner of the wall here, and this is a wall here, and this right in the corner of the bedroom, basically. So you won't even see it. And hey, there's flooring going on top of this too, right? Eventually, so it's fine. It's fine. We're okay with it. So now, just got to clean up, as I said. And it's already too hot here to do much work, so I'm just gonna pick away and make some soup. And mousse, so I'm gonna make some soup. So I just finished cutting everything up and just rolling it in the pot, and we're gonna get the sun to make our soup today, with the help of the Vatrer battery, of course. Guys, these batteries are awesome. I love this battery pack I made, and it charges the I use it for making stuff, like if we're making soup with it today, so I'm not going to burn any electricity from the grid at all. And I use it to power our scooters, charge our scooter batteries, all kinds of stuff. It's going to power the skid shower. Yeah, I'm going to use it all the time. So these Vatrer batteries are awesome. And once we get this going here, I'll get the app up and I'll see what I'm burning and how much is coming in and how much is going out. So it's great. So we got the batteries pretty much charged up right now. Got a little solar panel going. So here's our pressure cooker, and here's our pot of soup, everything, mishmash of everything. So here we go. I just love these pressure cookers. Just go soup and on. There we go. So hopefully you can see that. 1,000 watts. 1,000 watts is drawn right now. Power that's already in the battery, of course, so we're drawing out of there, and then of course we're putting some back in, but not near enough. So it'll draw 1,000 watts for probably 20 minutes or so. So 99%. It was at 100, so I guess right off the bat it went down to 99. And yeah, so we'll see where we're at when it gets cooked or up to temperature. Then it will just, you know, minimal power draw then, right? So down to 98%. So let's see what happens. Let's come back in a few minutes and check it out. Remember, this is all due to the Vatrer battery. They're great batteries. I can see what's going on in the app. I just love them. So head on over to their website and check them out. The description of this video, there'll be a code. You can head over there, and we get a little tiny kind of kickback if you happen to buy a battery through them or Amazon through that code. So we appreciate that if you're interested. If not, check them out anyways. Well, there you go. We got it done. Soup made. Well, it's still on simmer, but the big power draw is over. So we brought the battery from 100 down to 65. That's just one battery, and that thing burns like 1,000 watts, right? It draws a lot of power. So yeah, so my battery's showing now 65% state of charge. The sun cooked our supper tonight. So anyways, be sure to get a Vatrer battery. You can do a lot of things with it. There's just one example of what I did with this one. Okay, this is cool. This is our big iceberg for today. Hey Penny, what do you think? We just chopped off a piece right here. And I don't know if you can hear it, but it's just making all this noise, like bubbling, like it's melting so fast. It was a really hot day here today. So it's pretty cool. The shapes are, you know, no rhyme, no reason for the shapes these things are in, eh? So this one's right beach now. It'll probably melt and die here, like totally. Like it's melting fast. Little water dripping off, right? So we got a piece here. See if we can salvage this and get it home. And might have a drink later with that. We'll see. Real windy day, not a real nice day out here. It's a southerly wind, so it's a good wind, I guess. But yeah, so this is our bergie bit. There was a few of these here last night, and the winds after changing them, putting them, moving them around. So yeah, but it's a good chunk of ice, I gotta say. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's cold, eh? There we go. Got a piece right here. There we go. Thousands of years old. I'll be honest, it don't taste any different. But cool. Okay, so here's another little piece in there, not very big. So we had more here last night, but I missed the opportunity, I guess. Oh, actually, we got a big one out there. I'm not going to go out in this though. I'll go out a little ways, let's see. I'm gonna go. Yeah, a little bit of sea on, not too bad. A little squirrely for this small boat, but yeah, here we go. It's not bad. That's pretty good size. That's about the size of the other one. This is not the same one, of course. This is a different one, but it's around the same size. Hopefully, it unlodges from the bottom there, wherever it's hooked, and it comes in here because there's deep water right where I'm at right now, so it might come all the way in. So that'd be good. So let's get out of here. Just cruising icebergs. Well, here's another chunk of ice. That's a cool little one. Yeah. It's a big chunk if you had it in your bathtub. Hey, be careful here, strong winds today. Oh, lobster pot. We gotta be careful of that one. Okay, a little bit too strong wind there playing around, so I gotta get out of here. Anyway, that's a cool little berg, little bergie bit. Okay, we just picked up bacon one. Bacon one. What's bacon one? Well, bacon one is little piglet. Hey Penny, what do you think? There we go. Yeah, 9 weeks old. Yeah, little male piglet, castrated pig, castrated male. So yeah, Bacon One is the name of him. And yeah, interesting. Interesting. So Penny don't know what to think of it. She's excited or something. I don't know what's. Anyways, let's get Bacon One home. Okay, here we go. How you doing there, Bacon One? Yeah. Put the bread in there. He didn't eat any, I don't think. So yeah, I don't know. Not hungry, I guess. That's good. At least they're not coming to us starving. So we're gonna introduce Piggy One or Bacon One to his new home. Penny's excited. Hey, Penny. Okay. Let's go. Come on. Shush. Shush. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Out. Come on. Out. Come on. Oh, there you go. Come on, little boy. There you go. This is my first experience with a pig. Oh. Squeal like a pig. There you go. Like that. Good enough. Okay. So the piglet is seems to be really scared and timid, but I guess he's used to being with you know, 100 other pigs in the trailer with him, and now he's by himself. So he was, anyways, he's been doing some digging and burrowing around in there. Hasn't eaten anything yet that I've seen, anyways. I did go in there and chase him around, introduce him to the water, shook the food at him. So nice in the corner, just staring. So anyway, he'll figure it out, I'm sure. So we have a new addition to the rabbit fleet, rabbit farm here. We got this little black one. It's a Netherland dwarf. Netherland dwarf. Anyways, it's a small. It's full grown, 2 or 3 years old. It's still small, but I'm going to try to breed it with one of the New Zealand whites. So we'll see what happens there. I've been here for a couple days now. It's eating. It's eating and drinking, so it's all good again. Well, we're out touring around today, and look who we bumped into. Well, we didn't really bump into him and hurt him or nothing, but we found Mr. Gary, Dr. Gary, at the old church, 5 Acre Homestead.
We are here in beautiful Davidsville, Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada. Yep.
Wonderful place.
This is the homestead.
Gary and the homestead.
That's the old church.
The old church is as great as you see on the videos, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. So it was great stopping by, Gary, and having another chat again. We've met before, but
nice to see you.
Yeah, it's good to come by, and we just did a little drone footage and stuff. And anyways, got to head back now to head to the airport and pick up Holly.
Right on.
Take care.
Check out GBL, the old church 5 Acre Homestead, and check out Cod Raven 57.
That's right. Yeah, or just Cod Raven. That's
just
good.
Cod Raven. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't videotape me. Oh my god. Don't videotape me.
What?
Holy. Oh my god, our house. Oh, it looks amazing.
Looks amazing. Big hole in the side. Hey?
Holy cow.
Big hole in the side. Looks amazing.
Oh my gosh. Can we go over there? Or is this for
Yeah, that's the full size of the floor. So I was big push to get that finished.
Oh baby. Looks awesome. So do you think it'll fit our fancy washer and dryer?
Yeah, well.
On that end?
Yeah.
We're gonna have a window on that end. Wow. I'll say you've been working hard.
Yeah. So you're easy to please. I just put a hole in the side and you love it. It's all good, yeah. Okay, so while Holly was away, I found this bottle on the beach with a message in it. And I left it, and then I picked Holly up a couple of days later at the airport, and she took it on herself to open it. What did you find?
Yes, I did. Well, we found a beautiful note.
Well, first we opened the top and it was too wet to get out, so we had to wait for it to dry for a couple of days.
Oh, and then I picked away at it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it needed a delicate touch.
Right.
Right. So I picked away at it one day when Brian was away. I managed to get it out of the bottle. And it looks like, well, it says right here, congratulations, you found a bottle. And the cool part is, it belongs to a website called Serendipity. And then it was Brian's turn to do a little bit of research with the information we have on here. So go ahead and talk about
www.yourmessageinaBottle.com/found. Anyway, I guess you go on there and you print off this paper and with a password and a ID, bottle number, and so on, and then you write your note on it and whatever. So I put that in the internet on this website, and it didn't work. Yeah.
One of the people was only 13 months old, and his mommy put the message in the bottle. We don't know if it's a he or she. But anyway, it says castaway location, Fortune Harbor, Newfoundland. And the message: my name is, and I'm 13 months old. My mom helped me put this message in the bottle, and we're on vacation in Newfoundland from Ontario. It's my favorite long trip I've taken so far. And then it said, then it asked you to put down an email address. So Brian tried to contact this person via email.
No response.
No response. But the bottle was cast away in August of 2014. So despite what bumbling and waves and high seas, whatever went on,
it won't get out of this harbor because it's too many zigzags and
closed.
whatever. So they didn't know that, I guess, coming from Ontario. But anyway, yeah, it didn't make it out of the harbor, and it landed on a beach about 500 yards from here. So anyway.
Well,